Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are wildly over our domain limit because we just took a bunch of territory over here, and we need to hand that out, as well as disband our troops. So let's go ahead and do all of that. So we're going to grant all of these off to people who are just of the correct religion and culture for right now. And this is definitely going to put us above our vassal limit. There's no doubt about that. We'll need to organize our realm a little bit here. So we will go ahead and grant all of this out. Fantastic. Was he of our correct religion and culture? I'm not sure. I didn't even look. I saw that he was a guest. I don't know. I'm assuming he was. Okay, so we have a few more up over here. We'll grant this one out. And I think that we're still one too high, aren't we? Or are we supposed to be at 12 of 12? Let's take a look here. Doo-doo-doo. I mean, this is all expected down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, perfect. So we do need to get rid of some of these direct vassals, and we can create some titles, and we definitely need the prestige. So we're going to do exactly that. We're going to create this duchy here, and that duchy will go to this gentleman, of course, and we will grant him only recent titles. There we go. And then we'll create the Kingdom of Armenia, which I'm actually surprised that we can create. Okay, that is certainly awkward. This is what the... Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised that the capital is within our territory as well. We're going to grant this guy the Kingdom of Armenia, and that's fine. And then we're going to ask if he'll convert. He's only at 28%, so we're going to toss him some cash. And now we'll ask if he'll convert. That's 70% chance. Fantastic. So, unfortunately, this kingdom here, we don't quite have the counties to usurp. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. So that guy converted. And now we're going to transfer this vassal on over. So that puts us at 5 direct vassals above our vassal limit. Sure. And we will go ahead and create the Persian Empire. There we go. And now, of course, we're going to be able to later attack this guy. He's already considering a proposal from us. Oh, the ransom. Yeah. Okay, so later we'll be able to do this Seize All de Jure Lands CB. After the truce is up. Now, this vassal limit is awkward, to be sure. We would like to get our hands on some of these kingdom titles. That would be nice. But I think for now, all we can do is we could do a Seize All de Jure Lands on this gentleman. That would be a lot of prestige. He has too much for us to forced vassalize. This guy's claims are kind of irrelevant-ish to us. This guy's claims are very irrelevant to us. Okay. So we probably want to do that Seize All de Jure Lands, but that is not what we want to do immediately. This guy. He's upset at us because we're of a different faith. Okay. We could simply forced vassalize him. He'd only have 2,000 troops, and it would only cost us 175 prestige, so that's what we're going to do. It's not going to help our vassal limit issue, that's for sure. But we're going to raise our men-at-arms here, and we will head out over this way. He did bring in a holy order. That brings him up to 4,700 troops. We should still be able to deal with that. Okay. We may have to toss some vassals into non-de jure structures. We'll take a look at that. It may or may not be necessary. So he's on his way northward, or I guess eastward. Northeast. And we'll see what he decides to do here. So far this seems fine. We're going to head up into here, and he's just going to chill. I like it. Fantastic. That should be an easy victory for us. Absolutely phenomenal. That'll be a stack wipe, in fact. Very nice. We're 50% war score from that one, and we'll get this siege done real quick and head over to their capital if we don't have enough. We do have enough. Perfect. So we'll enforce those demands, and we are up to 6 direct vassals too many. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay, what is this part of? Yugra. Okay. We do have a fair number of de jure lands over here. And in fact, we should probably grab these. This is a lot of de jure territory for only 280 prestige. Let's do it. Excellent. We'll raise up our men-at-arms here, and we'll attack. We're definitely making fantastic progress here. Yeah, that's 973 troops in total. Absolutely amazing progress on this, though. Very happy about that. We are making 52 prestige per month, and we're almost back up to the living legend, so no harm done, honestly, with the Permia issue. That gentleman escaped. Sure, we don't really care about that. So we're going to attack over here, and we're going to take these territories first off. And then we'll head up here and grab our de jure territories up there. That'll be fine. So these sieges will be incredibly quick, as expected. Should be absolutely no problem. Just make our way over, and, I mean, this guy's embroiled in some awkward wars, so there's that. Ooh, we can fight that populist uprising for him, and that is definitely something that we are interested in doing. I think we'll get prestige for that. I think. We'll see. But we'll have no problem crushing them. And regardless, we could use the fame, even if we don't get prestige for it. So then we'll just head up over this way, I think. We're at 28% war score right now. And it is a little slow walking around, because it's, you know, February, but that'll be fine. Oh, this guy just joined the war. Sure. So they now have, like, 13,000 troops. I'm going to raise up a few additional troops over here. And that'll be fine. That siege is, of course, complete already, and I guess we'll come up here and siege. Okay. So, our player heir is currently greedy. We can make him gregarious, and that's what we're going to do. Gregarious will be fantastic for us. We're going to raise up about 15,000 levy troops here. And let's see just how many we get here in the next couple ticks. Yeah, that'll do. We're going to move up over to here and start a slow siege. These guys will head over to this county as well. We're at 50% war score right now. And there we go. We're now the living legend again. And we did get prestige for killing those peasants, so that's great. So this will not hurt our vassal limit. In fact, it should help it because we're grabbing the de jure territory that we may or may not be able to create kingdoms in. Are we grabbing this de jure because of an empire title? A kingdom title? What is our de jure claim here? I'm not actually sure what our de jure claim is. These here. It might just be duchy level claims. Or it could be kingdom level. It's kingdom level claims. Okay, so this isn't going to hurt our vassal limit, but it also isn't going to help our vassal limit. Sounds good. So we will finish up this siege here incredibly quickly. And we'll walk up over to here. Not one day too soon, our rival died. Fantastic. So we are currently not at a cap, but we're not getting gains from occupying allied locations. So we're going to definitely want to walk up over here. And the next one would be potentially there, or we could just come down to their capital. Which I think is what we'll do. We'll go down to their capital. Excellent. So we're at 67% war score right now. And the question is, how bad of a malice is this really? Let's go into our realm here and go to vassals, and we can see we are over our vassal limit here. So that is reducing our levies and taxes from vassals by 30%. That is a pretty big malice, actually. But do we actually care? It's a big malice, but does it affect us? I mean, we're still making a lot of money. We still have way more troops than anyone else. I don't know. I don't know. We're continuing to convert cultures, of course. And there we go. There is that war over. We will disband those troops. Fantastic. That's a nice big land grab. Okay, this guy. Is he interested in this? We're not his rightful liege. He would be interested if he was the same faith as us. He's Orthodox. Fascinating. 87 reasons with a religious exemption. Yeah, I don't think that'll do the trick. Just not quite. Yeah, we will host a feast. We are shy, but we are interested in the prestige for right now. I would definitely like to deal with this gentleman. Now, he's, I think, still a little too large for forced vassalization. We could press this guy's claim, though, which would actually be the same thing. That would be 2,600 gold, or rather prestige, which we don't currently have. We will have it after we're done with this feast, though, so that's fine. We'll get that prestige in a moment here. Losing a bunch of stress. That's always nice. Okay, feast. Any moment now. Yes, I have done a great job, haven't I? Okay, so we now have enough to declare on this guy, and we are going to press this prince's claim. Perfect. That is pretty expensive on the prestige, but it's not too expensive. His capital's down over here. I didn't even look at how many troops he had. 2,500. Cool. We're going to raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to come in and attack here. Until next time, we are now a famous reveler. Fantastic. And we can call a hunt, and so we shall. An enemy ally joined the war. How much does she bring? Not enough to be worthwhile. Excellent. So, I mean, this will continue to improve, or rather, continue to increase our vassal limit here. And that's going to be, or not our vassal limit, but our direct vassal count. That's going to be a problem. We're definitely going to need to get ourselves some additional kingdom level titles to toss people into. And like I said, we might just have to toss some vassals over, no matter what. Even if they're not de jure. That's just the way it is once you get to this point. Fame and devotion, irrelevant. We're going to walk in. We're already at 61% war score here, and this war is going to end incredibly quickly. So this siege should end us the war. And get us all this territory, which is great. Indeed it does. We'll enforce those demands. So yeah, he becomes our vassal. Yeah, we're now 8 direct vassals above our limit. So we can transfer this guy over. That's a de jure transfer. That's great. And we do have some titles that we can create here. These are all duchies. And may or may not actually transfer any vassals. Let's see here. You need to be the duchy holder. So we'll grant you this Raj. Excellent. And we will demand your conversion. There we go. Duchy of Kurgan. We'll create that one. and that goes to this lady. There we go. And we will demand her conversion as well. Still at 8 direct vassals. That's not shocking. We can transfer that vassalage over, and so we shall. We can change this person's contract, and so we shall as well. Bring that up to high taxes. Fantastic. And our hook on this guy will soon expire, but I'm not sure we actually care. I suppose we could modify his contract. His obligations have already been changed. Okay. In that case, we don't really care. So we can create this duchy, and so we shall, and that goes here to this gentleman, and we will grant him the Raj, and we will send him a gift as well. His opinion's still a little low, and then demand his conversion. And we will create this duchy, and that goes here to this gentleman. Ooh, will be transferred as a vassal. We like that. We like to see that. Only a 1% chance of conversion. Oh my. We'll max out his opinion and we'll roll the 28% chance, but it's probably not going to happen. So this duchy we'll go ahead and create as well, and we will grant it to this gentleman. Okay. And we will demand his conversion. Only a 1% chance there as well. We'll max out his opinion, but it's not going to do very much. Only a 13% chance. Yeah, it's a fervor difference. We can transfer this guy, and so we shall. And we will create this duchy as well. And that will go to this lady. Perfect. And we'll demand her conversion. Again, we've got some fervor issues. But that's fine. 7 direct vassals. So that didn't do all that much. I'm not shocked by that. That is approximately what we expected. Some of these people are converting, but not all. In fact, most of them are converting. Wow. All but one converted. That was actually shocking. Okay. So, at this point, what do we want to do? Well, we have several options. That's a lot of ransoms. We can probably go after these guys. I think that's our best bet here, since they are entirely an enclave within us. Now, we can't declare war because our armies are raised, of course. We'll go ahead and put those down. And we can seize all de jure lands. That would only get us 1 county. That's a de jure Raj. That's a de jure county. Ducal conquest of county isn't really great. Forced vassalization is something that we can't quite do. So we don't have great claims here. We can simply do this county claim for 70 prestige. It's not great, but it'll have to do. So let's go ahead and raise up our men-at-arms here. And in we go. And we already created Tartaria, right? No, we didn't. We're very close to creating Tartaria. Some of these kingdoms will be created. But hopefully we'll have enough after we take this whole area over to create some of those kingdoms. I wonder if any of these guys over here would be willing to accept vassalage. Not so far. Nope. Okay. Good to know. Definitely good to know. We're going to want to attack Ob fairly soon as well. I mean, 41 reasons here is not that many. He has a Khan. He has this Khan title. If we take 5 titles away from him within that area, then we would be able to vassalize him. But he would lose a lot of opinion doing that. There's no doubt about it. So we're going to go ahead and siege this down. I'm not concerned about them sieging us up to the north. I have no concerns whatsoever about that. We just got our war goal. And how fast are they sieging? Incredibly slowly. Okay. Yeah, that's completely fine. No worries whatsoever there. So we're going to come down here and we're going to siege. We're just going to work our way up to their capital, probably here next. So we'll arrive there shortly, in about 40 days. Fantastic. And then from there we'll go here, and then from there we'll probably go here, skipping this one and just making our way. Actually, maybe we'll just make our way like that over to the capital. That's probably for the best. Honestly, we don't need to siege all this. So this will be fine. This is only a single county, remember, so we're not going to get too much out of this. Just pushing a de jure claim. No big deal here, but we are hoping... I mean, I kind of doubt that this will get him small enough to forced vassalize. I really think that that won't be the case. Yeah, this is going to be like 15 counties, so I think we can only forced vassalize 12? Something like that. We do need a new spy master, and we will put in this gentleman. Fantastic. We're at 70% war score, and we've got ticking on our side. I'm going to go fight these lads. Why? Because I want the prestige. Fantastic. So we'll take them out, and then we'll head up to the capital. No problem whatsoever, and that deselected them. There we go. So that got us 184 prestige. That's about 3 months worth. Not bad, not bad. And he's down over here. That's fine. Yeah, we'll be a generous liege. We're not concerned about that. We do want to deal with this direct vassal issue, but I think that'll mostly be dealt with when we can create this kingdom title here. We need one more county from it. We're kind of waiting for this truce to be up, though. When is that truce up? That is something that we should find out. Well, let's see here. It's one of these. Here it is. 23 more months. Okay. That's not too bad. So we'll enforce those demands. We got a favor hook on that Raja. That's great. Do we want to do anything with this guy? He is not our vassal, so there's not really much we can do. Okay. So, at this point, yes, we're truced. But I don't think we can force vassalize him yet. No, he holds too many counties to be forcefully vassalized. That is correct. So we can do 3 plus 2, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, we can do a total of 12. He has 15 at this time, so we're going to need to push for something else entirely, like ducal conquests or something. It's not going to be great. What about this guy? We can do all de jure lands here. That will net us a number of counties over here. However, I do not believe any of those will be within the Kingdom of Ob. That is correct. We already have these kingdoms made. So that is definitely noted. We're starting to run into the anti-snowballing limit of vassal limits. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, though, right? As long as you give vassals out to your weaker kings, dukes, I mean, to your weaker kings, it's fine. That said, at some point, we're going to have only kings direct reporting to us. Which are, of course, Maharaja. Now, how many non-Maharajas do we have? There's one. There's 2. 3. 4. Actually surprised that this guy... Really? What is this de jure duchy? Let's see here. I want to be in this view. There we go. The de jure duchy here is the Emirate of Baghdad, which we can't currently take. Okay. So, yeah, all of this over here, this is our primary issue, and we need to fight this gentleman. But we can't do that just yet. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're probably going to deal with this disgusting mess over here. Seize those de jure lands or something. And, yeah, we're just going to continue our ridiculously rapid expansion. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.